Let's clear up the confusion between revocable and irrevocable trust. Yes, both avoid probate. That's where the similarities end. And here's where they split. With a revocable trust, you could change it, you can amend it, add or remove assets, add or change beneficiaries, or you can revoke the whole thing altogether. Simply put, you're in control. However, with an irrevocable trust, it's not that easy. Changes are limited, often nearly impossible. However, this loss of flexibility is intentional. Now let's talk control. With the revocable trust, you're the boss. You usually act as your own trustee because you get to manage everything while you're alive. However, with an irrevocable trust, control shifts. Here, a third party typically steps in, and that separation is what creates the asset protection. Now, when it comes down to taxes, with a revocable trust, normally there's no tax advantages. The IRS still treats assets as yours. With an irrevocable trust, there can be significant tax benefits, especially for estate and long-term care planning. The reason being is that those assets are no longer considered yours. With a revocable trust, you get none. Creditors, lawsuits, and care costs can still reach inside the trust. Now, with an irrevocable trust, you get real protection because those assets, however, not in your name, but more importantly, not in your direct control, with limited exceptions. Now, when it comes down to reporting, a revocable trust does not require a separate tax return. However, with an irrevocable trust, it usually does require a separate tax return. Now, if you're looking for a hybrid, there's something out there called a domestic asset protection trust, but it's only available within certain states. Now, if you want to understand what trust makes sense at your stage of life, how to protect your home and savings, and how to pass things down cleanly, drop trust below, and I'll send you access to my free weekly newsletter.